Nearly 3 dozen people have been taken into custody during round 6 of Operation Safe Streets. These investigations are a joint effort amongst the Holyoke Police, the State Police, and the Hampden County Sheriff's Office to crack down on drug and gun-related crimes throughout the city. In addition to the nearly 3 dozen arrests, police recovered 3 guns, did 33 mental health checks, and 26 street stops.